like if you found the video valuable. When I was a kid, my grandparents had a farmhouse out in the country. Big, creaky, and always cold no matter how high the heater was turned up. My cousins and I used to visit every summer, and every summer, there was one rule we were told over and over: never go into the attic. We'd ask why, and Grandma would just say, some things are better left alone. Of course, that only made us more curious. The attic door was at the end of the upstairs hallway. A pull-down hatch with a rope hanging from the ceiling. Most of the time, it stayed shut, except once. I remember it clearly. One night, when I was around 12, I got up to use the bathroom. The hallway was dark, but something caught my eye, a faint light. Not coming from the windows. Not from the rooms. It was glowing through the seams of the attic hatch. A soft, flickering yellow glow, like candlelight. I stood there, staring. My heart beating faster. Then I heard footsteps. Not from behind me. From above. They were soft but steady, moving slowly across the attic floor, directly over my head. I froze. The old wood creaked with every step. Then, silence. No wind, no animals, just stillness. The light vanished. Completely. I ran back to my room and didn't sleep the rest of the night. In the morning, I told Grandpa what I'd seen. He looked at me for a long time, then said, "That attic hasn't had a light bulb in 20 years. I didn't bring it up again. The rest of the summer passed with no weird moments, until the final night before we left. I woke up again, this time at exactly 3 a.m. The hallway was silent, but the light was back. Faint and flickering, like it had been waiting. Only this time, the rope ladder was down. I wanted to scream, but my voice caught in my throat. I took one step toward it, then stopped. I could hear something up there. Breathing, slow and shallow. It was right above me. And then, clear as day, a voice whispered, "Come up." That was all I needed. I ran back to bed, threw the blanket over my head, and didn't move until sunrise. The next morning, the attic hatch was closed. The rope was gone, and no one else had heard a thing. Years passed. I grew up, moved out, built a life. Then last month, I got a call. Grandma had passed. Grandpa followed soon after. They left the house to me. I didn't want it. Too many memories, but I agreed to drive up and check on it before deciding what to do. When I arrived, the place looked exactly the same. Dusty, quiet, still full of furniture that hadn't moved in decades. That night, I stayed in my old room. And at 3 a.m., I woke up, just like before. The hallway was dark, but the attic light was back. Glowing, waiting, and the ladder was down. I told myself I was an adult now. I wasn't scared. I had to know the truth. So I climbed up. The attic smelled like old wood and forgotten time. Dust hung in the air like fog. Boxes were stacked everywhere, most too heavy to lift. But there, in the center, was a single chair. And sitting in that chair, was a man. Or, something that used to be a man. His skin was gray, stretched too tightly. His eyes were wide, unblinking. His mouth hung slightly open, like he was stuck in mid-scream. And in his lap, was a lantern. That same flickering yellow glow. When I stepped closer, he moved. Not much, just enough to let me know he wasn't a corpse. His eyes followed me, and then he spoke. "I've been waiting." I backed away, my heart pounding. He stood up, slowly. "One comes down. One must stay." That's when I saw it. In the corner behind him, a pile of bones. Small ones, like a child's, and next to it, a second lantern. Unlit. I turned to run, but the hatch was gone. Not shut, not blocked, gone. There was no way down. I screamed, kicked at the floor, but it was solid. The attic stretched on longer than it should have. The walls shifted, the light dimmed, the man stepped closer. "Your turn." He handed me the lantern. The moment I touched it, everything went dark. I woke up back in my room. In bed. It was morning. The attic hatch was closed. The ladder gone, but on my nightstand was the lantern. Still glowing. And every night since, at exactly 3 a.m., the light flickers on. And I hear footsteps above me. Waiting for the next one to climb.